It's time for GMA3. New video of the moment this diver was bitten when he was trying to help a trapped shark. Why he says he'd do it again. Plus, the 18-year-old bitten at surf camp.
I want to get back out there as soon as I can.
New sunscreen guidance, the spots you may be missing, why people are accidentally using as much as 50% less sunscreen than they should, and how to get the right amount that you actually need. And don't you forget about this fantastic family.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Don't worry, you're right on time.
What time is it, Ben? Say it! I don't wanna! Say it!
The fantastic forecast is here live, just in time for GMA3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
You know what also is fantastic? It's Friday Eve, everybody. Happy Thursday. I'm Rachel Scott.
And I am Will Reeve alongside Rhiannon Alley and Whit Johnson. It's RW squared. Rachel, Will, Rhiannon, and Whit. Thrilled you can join us.
The rap group coming at you.
Yeah. I can't rap. Maybe you can. Maybe the Fantastic Four can, because the stars are here today as we count down to the movie, which opens in theaters tomorrow. That is all coming up. Cannot wait for that.
We could be the Fantastic Four right here.
Sure can.
Why not? Also, Deals and Steals continues. Tori Johnson cannot be stopped, my friends. She is here with even more turn back the clock products that you will love. And get this, they are all 50% off.
Plus, Ginger is tracking the dangerous heat that's putting 130 million Americans on alert. We'll get to that in just a few moments.
But we do want to begin with the sentencing in the Idaho college murder case. The killer given 4 consecutive life terms as the victims' families delivered emotional impact statements. Our Kana Whitworth is at the courthouse in Boise, Idaho. Kana, you have been following this case from the very beginning.
Yeah, I sure have, Rachel. You know, we heard a similar sentiment from many of the families yesterday who said, we are done being victims. We will not let Brian Coberger dictate our future. But authorities also released hundreds of documents detailing a horrifying night.
Authorities releasing hundreds of documents detailing how Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin's bodies were found, along with tips called into hotlines and an interview with a Walmart employee who said someone had come in trying to buy a black ski mask before the murders. The release coming hours after victims' families confronted the killer, Kaylee's father, Steve, moving the podium to face the killer directly.
We are here to finish what you started. Today, you've lost control.
The 2 surviving roommates sharing publicly for the first time how the murders affected them.
What he did shattered me in places I didn't know could break.
Dylan Mortensen detailing the toll it's taken on her.
There are the panic attacks. The kind that slam into me like a tsunami out of nowhere. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stop shaking. All I can do is scream.
Bethany Funk speaking through a statement read by her friend, Emily Lott.
For a long time, I could barely get out of bed, but one day I realized I have to live for them.
And one by one, family members addressing the court.
Maddie was my only child that I ever had. She's the only great thing I ever really did.
You're gonna go to hell.
Kaylee's sister, Olivia, going after him.
If you hadn't attacked them in their sleep, in the middle of the night, Kaylee would have kicked your. Thank you.
Thank you.
Former Moscow Police Chief James Fry telling me the murders were unfathomable.
What kind of person has the ability to do something like that?
Someone who is cold, filled with rage, angry, very angry.
When he was given a chance to speak, he responded.
I respectfully decline.
The judge calling him a coward.
The time has now come to end Mr. Coberger's 15 minutes of fame.
Now, the judge went on to say that even if he could compel Coberger to talk, he's not entirely sure that he would even be honest. Now authorities maintain this is a targeted attack, but you guys, they still don't know why.
The pain in that courtroom, so palpable. Kana, thank you for bringing that story to us. We appreciate it. We are going to turn now to the 130 million Americans from Texas to Maine who are on alert for dangerous temperatures, feeling like triple digits in many parts of the country. And Ginger is in Chicago with more. Hi, Ginger.
Well, we are in the heart of the hot and steamy afternoon. A couple more hours for that sun to do its job and warm everybody to their peak heating. Some of those heat indices will reach upwards of 115 in the extreme heat warnings that you see on the map right down the Mississippi River from, say, Paducah to Jackson. But those advisories have now stretched to Cleveland and Detroit over into the Northeast, and new extreme heat warnings in place for Trenton to Philadelphia and Wilmington because they are included in the core of the heat tomorrow. So that's where that heat and humidity will kind of focus in on. The feels like on Friday in Washington, D.C., 107, New York, 102. Some of the hottest air of the season for sure. But it doesn't end for the Southeast. It's actually just beginning. That ridge is going to stick. And that's why the feels likes in a place like Savannah will go up to 113 both Sunday and Monday. St. Louis peaking back up to 112. And a reminder, guys, the overnight lows are really warm too. We broke a record earlier this morning, dropping only 1 degree below 80.
Wow, incredible. With those temps, a lot of people likely headed to the beach, and there's been a string of shark bites along the Florida coast. And there's new video of one really terrifying incident as the victims are sharing their stories. And Victor Akendo is in Miami with more on that. Hey, Victor.
Hey, Rhiannon. Florida is the shark bite capital of the world. And in a pretty unique event, several shark bite survivors came together, some of them still on the mend, to share their incredible stories. An outbreak of shark encounters in Florida waters. This is the moment Jeff Joel was bitten by a lemon shark.
I was just about to get it unhooked, and she got spooked and started flailing around, thrashing. She went upside down, and then she just kind of rolled my way and got me on the arm. It was just a freak thing. Joel was trying to free the shark from some diving gear. He received 40 stitches, but Joel says he'd do it again. Anytime I see some, a shark or any animal in distress, I'm going to help them. She was trapped. Like any wild animal would be scared if they're trapped, and they don't know what's going to happen. And so I went to help her. Joel among a group of shark bite victims that took part in a reunion at St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach Wednesday.
Here's for you, not only for getting bitten by a shark, but you saved the shark.
Earlier this week, stunned onlookers calling 911 in Hollywood, Florida.
We have someone here that got eaten by something in the ocean.
And just last Friday, in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, 18-year-old Sam Hollis bitten by a shark while working at a surf camp.
I was taking a kid out to the lineup where we catch the waves, kind of a bit farther out. And, we were paddling kind of side by side, and a shark kind of came up, mistook my foot for a fish, and pulled me right off my board.
Hollis fighting back and getting his student back to the beach safely.
I had my left foot in its mouth, so I was shaking that one and then kind of kicking away from it with my my right foot as well. So with that and the shark kind of realizing that I wasn't a fish, it quickly let me go and swim away.
Hollis now home recovering, but not letting the experience keep him down.
I want to get back out there as soon as I can, almost like as a statement to myself and, those around me that, not letting something like this get me down or, keep me from doing something that I really enjoy doing and that I've done for a long time.
So what happens this time of year, Florida's water is very warm. That attracts more sharks and more bait fish. That's what they eat, and they come very close to shore. At the same time, over the summer months, more of us are in the water too. But sharks are not looking for us. They are just following the food. And remember, shark bites are very rare.
Yes, they are.
Professor Okendo signing off.
Thank you, Professor. As you were pointing out, too, they always get back in the water afterwards, right?
I'm always amazed.
Yes, back in the water, back to the beach. All right, coming up here, Becky Worley is here with some new guidelines on sunscreen. You may think you know the best practices, but she'll tell us what many are getting wrong.
And
And we're back now with the GMA Health Alert and our series, The Science of You. 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer by the age of 70, but in many cases, it is preventable. So, of course, Becky Worley is here with techniques for how you remember to apply the sunscreen. That's a big to-do for me this year, to remember to apply the sunscreen.
Well, you're talking to the right girl, because I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a sunscreen power user. I live in California. I'm a surfer. I'm a mom.
From Hawaii.
I'm from Hawaii.
Yeah,
I don't want skin cancer,
Yep.
but even I learned a ton doing this piece about best practices for applying sunscreen. Sunscreen. It's a must. Use a shot glass full for your face and body. Broad spectrum for UVA and UVB. Yeah. We know all this stuff. And yet, the incidence of skin cancer is still on the rise. So what are we doing wrong?
My golden rules are that you put it on every day. Don't forget about your lips. Kind of thinking about smaller areas like the ears, both the front of the ears and the back of the ears, the neck. The skin around the eye is very delicate.
But in real life, that can be tricky.
I sprayed too much.
Many people are great about putting sunscreen on their kids, but then I don't see them put it on themselves.
And something I'm guilty of, not wearing sunscreen when I have a big beach hat on. Nope.
Even if you're under a tree or under a broad-brimmed hat, you're still getting that UV exposure from the ultraviolet light that's reflected.
And Dr. Graywall says people tend to put on 25 to 50% less sunscreen than they should.
You put it on once, but every 2 hours or so, you should be reapplying it. And even more often, if you're sweating a lot, like I love to run outdoors, so heavy perspiration or swimming, reapplication is really important. And then, there are some common myths that certain skin types don't need sunscreen, but everybody needs sunscreen and everyone is at risk for experiencing sun damage.
And she shows us a good method for getting the right amount and full coverage.
For the face and neck, I really like the 3-finger rule. So I take my 3 fingers here and I squirt sunscreen in a straight line from here to the tip of each finger, 3 little lines. And then I just kind of pat it on the big areas of the face and the neck. Don't forget to rub it into small areas around the nose, around the eyes, around the lips, around the front and the back of the ears, all the way up to the hairline and on your neck as well.
My biggest takeaway is don't be afraid to get sunscreen on your hairline, even in there on the part, on your eyelids, and especially your lips. These are some of the spots seeing the biggest increases in skin cancer, guys.
Yeah, I didn't know about the lips, so I even learned something new today. That's a good reminder. So what about tinted sunscreens? We're seeing a lot of people use these now.
Right, so there's so many different brands, different price points, and the thing about tinted sunscreen is it's been shown to reduce the amount of visible light that permeates into your skin, and it helps to prevent age spots. Plus, tinted sunscreen, I'm a mineral sunscreen person because it stays on better in the water for me, and it's better for the reef. But it doesn't have that big chalky white look that, can be so pervasive. So, we're not putting enough sunscreen on. 25 to 50% more is what we need to be putting on. That's what they found.
I also love that glow there,
I
too.
know, I do too.
Yes.
Becky, thank you as always. All right, and stay with us because coming up, big news for Only Murders in the Building fans. We'll have more in Pop News.
Welcome back, everybody. Ready to get it popping?
Let's do it. It's time for Pop News. Pop News is in the building. The Only Murders in the Building. Season 5 is closer than you think. Take a look.
Higher up in the studio.
Hi, I'm Selena Gomez.
And I'm Steve Martin.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
Okay.
I'm laughing at trying to remember my
life?
name. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Selena Gomez.
And I'm Steve Martin.
And I'm Martin Short. Season 5 of Only Murders in the Building premieres September 9th. See you then.
All right, you heard it there. Hulu will debut the first 3 episodes on Tuesday, September 9th, and then new episodes drop every week after that. They're parceling it out a little bit, and we will have the cast right here in September ahead of the premiere.
I like that mix of a little dump in the beginning of episodes, and then you...
Yeah, and then you got to slow down.
Yeah,
you taper off. And how about some more TV news, everybody? More TV news now from the cast of Shrinking. They just wrapped filming season 3 of the hit series, and Harrison Ford celebrated by giving an emotional speech to the cast and crew. Look at this.
I love this place. I love working with you guys. I hope we can all get back here and do it again.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, that's fantastic. That all comes on the heels of the show's 7 Emmy nominations, including Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Ford. That's his first ever Emmy nomination. He's 83 years old. He's achieved everything else, so why not this? He plays Dr. Paul Rhodes. It's such a good show. Ford also told the cast and crew, quote, "You guys are the best, the very, very best at what you do and how you do it and how you make people feel." It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
No word yet on when season 3 comes out. We have one more pod here for you. We all love Billy Joel around these parts. One dog might be giving us a run for our money as the Piano Man's biggest fan. This is Goose, 14 months old, yellow lab. He lives in England. His mom is Emily. She recently discovered he likes to sing along to Billy Joel's classic. Look at this. Sing us a song. You're the piano dog. I love that, and that I can't top that. So that's top news.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sure the neighbors love it too.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to GMA3.
And welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, the Savannah Bananas are here, guys. I don't know if you've seen them. They are amazing. It's the team that plays baseball with a beat, of course, that you can dance to. The players turn trick plays. Trust me, you are going to want to see this one.
Yeah, it's incredible stuff. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. And speaking of Savannah, our 50 States in 50 Weeks event will be there as well as we celebrate Georgia. We're going to visit the headquarters of the Girl Scouts, taking a deep dive into their history and how they turned cookies into something more than just a sweet treat.
I was a Girl Scout growing up.
I believe it.
Yes, I'm still a Girl Scout. On Monday, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan will join us live for their new movie, Freakier Friday. We're so excited.
Yep, looking forward to all that. But first, the stars of the Fantastic Four. The cast is here. We're going to chat with them in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at a clip.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah, pregnant.
Yes, yes.
How do you know that?
Have you looked into your husband's face?
I know, he just cannot keep a secret.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What? You are gonna be the best mom. Oh my God. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. But we're gonna be the best uncles ever. Okay, we should eat.
Love it. Now, we've got some guests that we think are pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
The cast of Marvel's newest superhero movie, The Fantastic Four, First Steps, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Eben Moss-Backrack, and Joseph Quinn.
Woo!
Welcome. It's so great to have you. I know it's been this whirlwind tour. You've been all over the globe. Recently, you had the premiere in Los Angeles, and the reviews have been pretty incredible. Pitch perfect, they're calling it, immaculate, a triumph. Pedro, let's start with you. What was it like to finally see it all come together, watch it in a theater with an audience?
It was incredible. It really was. I went to the movie theater a lot as a kid. I kind of grew up going to the movie theater. It's why I am sitting here with all of you today. The imprint of these great adventure stories, and I find that our movie is that, and then some. It's about family, and we became a family doing it, and that's a real kind of love that is very exciting to share with the world.
Now, the Fantastic Four have been around for almost 70 years now, at first in comic book form, and now movies and all these things, and this is the newest iteration. What do you think makes this quartet and this story so timeless that we want to keep revisiting it and iterating on it?
I think it's that. I think it's family, and knowing that we have to be together to save the world.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we got to
save the world.
Save the world.
Vanessa, we just saw in the clip, your character is pregnant in this movie. You're expecting in real life. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How special is this moment for you? You have this huge blockbuster coming out, as Whit mentioned, getting rave reviews, and you're expecting your first baby. What a year for you.
I know, it's quite surreal, really. But as we've said, I was pregnant in the movie, and these guys are so used to seeing me pregnant, so it's definitely just a rolling on endless pregnancy. It feels like it's been a year. But no, it's special. I was nervous. I was nervous about it. Your body changes, and you don't know how you're going to feel. But I felt so supported by these guys, and as Pedro says, because we're a family, it's almost felt like we've been a traveling unit, you know? We've really looked after each other, and they've really looked after me on set from day one and then all the way through to now. So it's very meaningful to us. This is not just a movie to us. It's a lived and shared experience of all the, you know, of all the things that the movie has in it,
all
really.
the ups and downs.
Of being in a family. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. We feel like, you know, we're not just a group of actors. We came together and happened to really get on, and they're my literal brothers now for life, and they will be uncles to the baby. So it's very moving.
That's really sweet.
I'm uncle number one.
Hierarchy. Evan, you know, one thing that I love about your character is the powerful lesson. And everyone just wants to be seen for who they are. What do you hope viewers take away?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't agree with you more. I do feel like his struggle is, in many ways, something that we all have to deal with taking our sort of most precious, protected little, most us parts of ourselves and putting it out there in the world and negotiating outside and inside. But at the risk of sounding like a broken record here, you know, I want people to take away that about this family and this shared love, and that it is a very personal movie for us because it is a document of our time together and our respect and love and closeness. And I think putting that kind of intimacy out in the world is powerful and necessary.
I feel like we do have to mention Herbie, who's right here next to you, by the way. Like you're stealing the show, hanging on your every word here. Right? Yeah, exactly. Hello. Yes. Hi, Herbie. Welcome to GMA3. It's great to have you. Joe, I want to ask you, though, because it's truly such a family, as you've been talking about. Peel back the curtain. Take us behind the scenes a little bit. Talk about what the chemistry was like in putting the film together between all of you.
Well,
if that has anything to do
Spill the tea, spill the tea.
Only a few cranky moments.
Just a few, yeah. It was pretty promising. I think we knew that we were onto something when the group chat before we started filming was kind of going off. There were some very promising memes, some funny jokes happening.
Can we have access to this?
Can we be added?
Well, at the beginning, we were sending each other photos of other famous quartets, and we kind of arrived at this Swedish quartet called ABBA.
Yeah. You say it as though they're not world famous.
Yes. And there was a photo of them kind of wrapped in tinfoil, and we decided, then Pedro very aptly decided to call the group chat ABBA. And it just kind of made...
It is ABBA to this morning.
And
wow.
This morning. And we had...
You're running late.
On a film of this scale, you know, there's lots of time off, and you're able to fill those days with just making each other laugh, and playing pranks on each other, etc. Some play pranks more than others.
Who's the biggest prankster?
Does that?
Yeah.
I get bored on set.
So you.
And yeah, sometimes.
Finally, he admits it.
Herbie seems like a bit of a prankster too.
Yeah, he's
spoken.
It's very clear how close you are. If you're in a group chat, even before you filmed, and then you're playing pranks on each other.
Smothering each other.
Yeah, smothering each
on
other.
TV. Yeah.
There's a brotherly and a familial atmosphere here. And Pedro, did you or any of the cast have any sort of I don't know, ritual or practices or anything that sort of got you into this family mindset, or did it maybe develop naturally, or a combination of both?
Oh my God, we'd have dance-offs.
Who's the best dancer?
I don't know.
I
think if you're wearing a suit of that color, you kind of have to be a good dancer.
He ain't bad. He's got different moves, but they're just as good.
Okay.
As mine. Y'all are great. We're all great, but we're talking about real dance-offs. Like
they're better than us,
they have these holding areas every day on set, and so they had this. It's very glamorous. These tents that are the opposite of glamorous, but we spend most of our day in there, and we have a speaker, and we would just go off and dance. And there are many videos to prove it. Someday, maybe, They will be shared with the world.
I feel like that's the last little piece of the puzzle for this press tour. Is like, hey, everybody, let's dance our way to the theaters. Fantastic
videos
Four
need to
tomorrow.
come out of the group chat.
Yeah. Vanessa, we know entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe is no easy feat. Did you get any advice or guidance from some MCU veterans along the way?
I think we all did. Yeah, we did. We
Nobody called me back.
Did they not? No, really? Oh, so you just had to wing it.
Yeah.
We were all winging it. Well, God, yeah. Now we're working with Robert Downey Jr., who's the OG of all, and so that's been amazing, hasn't it? Because he really is just the most astonishing leader for us. But I spoke to Jake Gyllenhaal, who's a really old friend, because he was in Spider-Man. He gave me some good advice. Sebastian Stan, who we're working with now, also did, because it's a family of its own, really, and we were the newbies, and we still are. So we're so excited that this is our first one. I've always had so much respect and love for the films, and yeah, what did they say? They said,
"Good luck."
yeah. They said always keep the twinkle, because that's the magic of Marvel, and the comics have always had that. They've always been counterculture twinkle, I think, since 1961. So.
Well, we appreciate you all bringing the magic here at GMA3. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Looking forward to the movie coming out. And once again, the Fantastic Four First Steps hits theaters nationwide tomorrow. Thank you again. Coming up here, we have Deals and Steals with Tori Johnson. Big savings on beauty products to help you turn back the clock. Stay with us.
We are back now with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson is back with products to help us turn back the clock. And Tori, we love a deal, 50% off all these products.
You got it. We are starting with Neutral Skincare, started by actor Jesse Metcalf. Last time I had him on GMA, we were like fawning all over Jesse, thinking about him without his shirt, mowing the lawn on Desperate Housewives. Then, like, we didn't even talk about his product.
She said it, not me.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We said it, we showed it, all of it. But he created this line because he grew up in the makeup chair and said, I got to keep this skin looking good for a really long time, and I don't have a lot of time. So it's just a 4-step process to clean, brighten, protect, and moisturize. Efficacious formulas, phenomenal ingredients. This one gets the job done. Our viewers have already tested and given me rave reviews. Today's the day to get in on it because it's all 50% off. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, this is really interesting. This is called Pour Moi, and it is climate-focused skincare. So it adapts to the climate. That one that you are holding right there, this is called smoke alarm drops. So you know how we use sunscreen to protect our skin against UV rays? Well, this is specifically designed to protect our skin against the anti-aging that comes from air pollution. So air pollution is a really big problem that absolutely causes premature aging and sensitivity to our skin. On the bottle is a QR code, and on any given day, you can scan that QR code to get hyper-local information about your specific climate and how much to use and when to use it. We also have their climate adaptive masks, and so the same way that you change out your wardrobe by season, that's what this skincare is based on. The science of this, it got a Time Innovation Award. Phenomenal, 50% off and free shipping.
You're blowing my mind right now.
It's fascinating.
All
right,
right,
you know what? I'm
guest?
going to blow your mind again, okay? Because this blew our minds this morning. We were in here prepping for deals. You saw the gorgeous Vanessa Kirby was here. Her hairdresser is here too.
And her hair is amazing.
And he is the creative director of Virtulab. So he said, you gotta stick around and talk to us about this.
I am so happy to be here. So, okay, Virtue. Let me tell you all about it. Biotech hair company started by an amazing doctor, Dr. Luke Burnett, who basically found a way to create a protein that literally repairs the skin, and subsequently we found that it also repaired the hair.
Wow.
So there is a protein called alpha keratin 60Ku in every single product. This is the healing oil. It's unbelievable. You shake it to activate it, and every single time you are going to dose the actual alpha keratin, and I just want you to smell it.
Yeah, please.
It's so good.
Smell it.
It's
So
I
it
know.
actually
Can you
heals
put it
your
on your
hair,
hair
repairs
wet
your
or dry?
hair. So you do it either or, and I just want you to see the difference. So you can put it in your hair. It doesn't weigh down your hair. You get this beautiful, beautiful shine, this beautiful volume.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
gorgeous.
That's the secret.
Yes.
Jennifer Garner.
Yes.
So is it going to make me look like Vanessa?
You're gonna look like
Yes,
Vanessa.
that's
You're gonna
our
look
goal.
like Anne Hathaway. You're gonna look like Charlize Theron. You're gonna look like all my girls. But really, this was made for everyone at home to heal and repair their hair.
I love it. And
Yes.
you didn't even know this, but we're giving it away at 50% off.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Yes.
50% off on this. We've got 3 more deals for you guys to shop online. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. All goodies.
You
for
can check them out. We've partnered with all of these companies on these deals. Go to our website if you want to see all of these.
Thank you so much.
And coming up, we have Michael Strahan's one-on-one with the Adam Sandler.
Love this.
Yes.
This is great.
That's where it's I'm a little intimidated. All these guys hit it big now.
Why don't you meet us on the 9th green at 9, guys? We are headed to the golf world, the movie world. Our Michael Strahan sat down with Adam Sandler ahead of the highly anticipated Happy Gilmore 2. And the duo talked all about Sandler's famous fashion sense and why this sequel is going to be a hole-in-one.
So long, sucker.
It's the hilariously offbeat, endlessly quotable 90s classic that helped make Adam Sandler a comedy superstar.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Now, nearly 3 decades later, Happy Gilmore is hitting the links again.
But even when you're at the top of your game, you can always shank one. Happy Gilmore sucks?
Oh, eat a bag of...
It's been 29 years. It's one of my favorite movies.
Thank you, Strahan.
Why'd you bring Happy out of retirement?
And when I walk down the street, a lot of times people would say, "Are you ever going to do Happy Gilmore 2?" And for 28 years, I was like, "What are you talking about?" No. And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Maybe."
So where's Happy now in his life? What's going on?
He's older. He's a little thicker, as you can tell from one of these camera angles. Son of a gun. He got
As we all are, we get older,
yeah,
man.
but this is getting atrocious. But Happy Gilmore's life isn't perfect right now at the beginning of the movie, and he's a family man, and he's getting back into the golf game.
I'm a little intimidated. All these guys hit it big now.
The cameos in this movie.
Yes.
I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, it's who's who? Bad Bunny.
Yes.
I see my guy Travis Kelce pop up.
Yes.
It's great to see you back, Mr. Gilmore. And you had every professional golfer, the best golfers in the world, all in it. How did you convince everybody to say yes?
I don't know how it happened. We wrote them stuff. Everybody was kind enough to come. Everybody in it did a great job. Every day someone cool would show up and we'd hang out.
What the hell is happening?
The thing that blew my mind, I'm watching it, it's a family affair for you. Your wife's in it.
Yes.
Your daughters, Sadie and Sonny.
Yes.
They both were awesome and
Thank
excellent
you.
in the movie. So what do they think of the original Happy Gilmore?
Oh, that's funny, man. All my, they like Happy Gilmore. I would come home while the kids were growing up and see them sitting on a couch and with their friends, and one of my movies would be on, and I'd hear my voice, and I'd be like, uh-oh, what's the response going to be? And 99% of the time they did the right thing. And on occasion they would stare at me like, how did you do this? And I'd be like, hey, that was a long time ago.
I'm looking at your outfit.
Yeah, it's disgusting, yes.
But it's a style. You're dad chic.
I am
It's like
chic, yeah.
they call this the trend, the Adam Sandler summer. So what is the key to your signature look?
Comfort, what fits. It's slowly getting difficult. Every day it's a different adventure with the fitting.
But I am curious, what would it take for you to get into a tux?
If I get an invite to something that requires a tuxedo, my initial reaction is so mad. I'm so mad. Even though it's going to be around nice people and all that stuff, I'm just like, I got to have first of all, I got to have a guy come over and measure me and then make the tux and put it on me, and then it's itchy and I'm in a bad mood.
Well, you know, the only reason I'm in a suit because I'm here at work.
This suit looks good on you.
I have an Adam Sandler summer all the time.
Wouldn't we all? What a delight. Happy Gilmore 2 coming out on Netflix everywhere tomorrow. We'll be right back.
You two need to get on that trend. Adam Sandler.
And thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Have a good day, guys.
See ya.